quiet life has some far too infrequent.
You're not without a home to return to.
Why this hesitation, sir? You've aught to protect, do you not?
I would bet you rest a while yet, but just as like you would turn deaf mute. Instead, I ask only that you keep us in mind.
I was always so afraid. You seemed ever like to leave for somewhere I could not follow.
You are close now. So very close to me.
Come, Arisen. I shall meet you on your own terms, joined by my own companions of old. You stand now at its end, Arisen. See your journey through.
Victorious. Temper your soul in its heat.
Distraction can prove fatal.
Forge of my heart grows cold. World
Counter
shivers.
after they strike.
No message. It's an ever-turning wheel, perfect beyond compare. I stand in the center, as you may come to stand in turn.
A moment's distraction can prove fatal.
Keeps its strength. My will that urges time onward through eternity. Prove the temper of our will.
Counter after they strike.
It repeats upon itself that all the world, so the sound continues.
This will restore.
It's a fight that knows no end. It repeats upon itself that all the world may repeat. And so the cycle continues.
A moment's distraction can prove fatal.
Endeavor.
We must be cautious.
It's a fight that knows. It repeats upon itself that all the world may repeat. And so the cycle continues.
Now, attack the seneschal.
Endeavor.
Working together. Distraction can prove fatal.
It's a fight that knows. It repeats upon itself that all the world may repeat with it. And so the cycle continues. Forever. Endeavor. And ever. It's a fight that knows. It repeats upon itself that all the world will repeat. And so the cycle continues. Endeavor. It's a fight that knows.
Clumsy.
It repeats upon itself that all the world will repeat. So the cycle continues. It's a fight that knows. It repeats upon itself that all the world may repeat. So the cycle continues. Forever.
I have you now.
Endeavor.
You'll be fine so long as I'm.
It's a fight that knows. It repeats upon itself that all the world may repeat. And so the cycle continues. Endeavor. Endeavor. It's a fight that knows no end. It repeats upon itself that all the world may repeat with it. And so the cycle continues. Forever.
My life is yours, Master, until its end.
Arisen, forgive me. All I've done is to test your will. It is the fate of all Arisen. You and I are swept up in the current, same as the rest. Each tempers the volition of the next, and the endless cycle continues. And so, until the coming of a new soul fit to craft the will to live, someone like you. Until that day, may you guide the world ever justly. I present you with the Godsbane Blade. Those who arise to oversee this world are undying, save by this brand's kiss. I ask that you, as the world's new seneschal, use it now to vouchsafe freedom to your weary servant.
Even we who traverse the rift do not ken what lies beyond. This bears the look of...
New crown sovereign and keeper of eternity. Grant me now this single boon. The fire of my life is spent in guttering. Give me freedom with the kiss of the Godsbane Blade. If there is aught you wish to know afore my death, you need but ask. My knowledge, as my all, is yours to take. What would you hear of me? The Seneschal is steward to the world. The world you traveled now rests in your care. Just as the Arisen calls pawn into being and sets them to motion, The Seneschal holds dominion over all living things. There are those who would call such a being Maker or God. I cannot deny the claim any more than affirm it. In the end, they are but words. Call it what you will. Such is the office I have served, just as those before me and you beyond unto eternity. New crown, sovereign. The fire of my life is... If there is aught you wish to... My knowledge, as my all, is yours to take. What would you hear? The pawns exist astride the rift. They speak of a multitude of worlds, each infinite unto itself. Limitless in span and lost to time. These worlds extend in an eternal, perfect loop. Just as a ring lacks start and end, so this world has no origin, no final terminus. If it does, they lie beyond our ken. We are prisoners of unpassing time, wandering an unending land. What lies beyond, we cannot know. New crowns, the fact. If there is aught you... My knowledge, as my all. Aye, there is life in the world, and with it death. Naught lasts forever. Each rises and falls in its time. But such is a death akin to that of ponds. They appear in this world and vanish, only to appear again, like bubbles in a mountain spring. As so it is with all that lives within this eternal world. In time, you will come to see it happen under your watch, Seneschal. Each beast, each blade of grass, each human life is born to die and be born again in endless rhythm. Naught lasts forever, yet all persists unto eternity. The fire, if there is aught you wish to know afore my death, my knowledge, as my all, will is that which led you to this place, and that which turns the eternal wheel of the world. Along the endless string of life and death, there are some born with a hunger. They yearn for some other, better place. They are the arisen, nascent fountainheads of will. And so the dragon is sent into the world to guide the arisen, and refine them, to temper their wills into aught capable of sustaining the world. And so the cycle of our world has e'er continued. New crown, sovereign and keeper of eternity. Grant me now this single boon. The fire of my life is spent in guttering. Give me freedom with the kiss of the god's paint blade. If there is aught you wish to know afore my death, you need but ask. Mourn me not, for I welcome the release. At long last, I am free of eternity, of infinity, free of the cruel, unending ring.
You're like me, aren't you? As my grandmother gave me life, she gave you yours. They gave us death, and with it, true life. This is the world she wanted for us.
you.